Mimi nimefanya harambee kama 200 za watu wa bodaboda, na nimetumia pesa zangu karibu kwa miaka 8, 9, 10 imepita, karibu shilingi milioni 250 katika sekta ya bodaboda.
A very good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is your guy Elijah Gishoro. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I appreciate your presence here. Thank you so much for subscribing and for clicking to watch this video. Like I said, this is the greatest YouTuber in the Republic of Kenya, and the E in my name stands for exactly what you need. Now, President William Ruto has today given us a glimpse or a hint of the amount of money he has been using in Harambees. Like we have all speculated that the amount could run into hundreds of millions of shillings. Guys,
mimi nimefanya harambee kama 200 za watu wa bodaboda, na nimetumia pesa zangu karibu kwa miaka 8, 9, 10 imepita, karibu shilingi milioni 250 katika sekta ya bodaboda kuwafanyia harambee. Nasema hivyo kwa sababu nataka muelewe umuhimu wa sekta hii ya bodaboda.
Guys, for those who don't know, President William Ruto is a very, very generous president, and he will go in churches and give millions of money. Recently, he gave 3 million to a church in Eldoret, which was under construction, and he sent his youngest son, George Ruto, to go and actually donate the 3 million. One very surprising thing is that the son of the president actually donated the 3 million in cash. Okay, in bags, and it was a lot of money. So the president is generous. It is his nature. He is a billionaire and he has a lot of wealth, and yeah, he likes to share the wealth on noble causes. So today the president has come out to actually declare that he has used over 250 million Kenya shillings, that's a quarter a billion, in Harambees, in over 200 Harambees that he has held with the boda riders. Okay, so roughly he has been giving like 1 million per boda group that he has been visiting, and this is a colossal amount of money. Guys, he said they spent this amount over 8 to 10 years span of time, but we can't deny the fact that this is a lot of money, and it is money that some people are not even gonna make in their entire lives. Okay, but it's the generosity for me. It's the ability of the president to sacrifice, because we normally say even the richest people are some of the meanest people you'll ever find. Like, they have the ability to help you, they have the capacity, but they will just ignore and not help. Okay, so seeing somebody like the president going up to help, to uplift the people, the low in the society, to give to groups, and this is money has been giving to groups, to boda rider groups. So you find that these people form a group and they normally do some projects. Maybe they want to buy bodybuilders for new riders, or maybe they want to set up another kind of business, or maybe they want to do something that will benefit them as a group. So that's where he chips in and he gives them some amount of money, and it has run into multi-millions. I remember in the run-up to the 2022 elections, actually, there was a law that was created inhibiting people from overspending on presidential campaigns, because it was noted that candidates will actually give people, groups, women, youth, boda riders, a lot of money. And it was quote unquote a kind of indirect influence, indirect and deep pressure, because definitely if I come to your group and I give you 2 million, 3 million, do I expect you to vote for another person? Definitely no. You have to return the favor, and the only way you can return the favor is by giving me your vote. So that kind of law was formulated whereby they gave limits as to how much a presidential candidate should spend on campaigns. Now, as to whether that has been implemented is something that I am yet to see, because really I've not seen the implementation of that kind of law. They also saw another, because you can't be able to really gauge or to audit presidential candidates, and also that law said that you will disadvantage poor presidential candidates who wish to go for a certain seat, but they cannot because they don't have the financial muscle to be able to contest for this kind of position. They don't have the financial muscle to be able to run that kind of colossal budgets. So there was also another law on donations, on Harambees, forbidding Harambees actually from taking place for aspirants, and this law was actually necessitated by President William Ruto because his modus operandi, or his way of engaging with people, was normally to support them. He would give millions everywhere he went. He would give millions of money, and it prompted the opposition to raise a red flag, a red alarm. He said the opposition led by Raila Odinga said that there is no way you're gonna come out here and you're giving out 100 million every month, yet you make 1 million a month. Where do you get your money from? And the opposition are claiming that the president, the deputy president then, was getting his money from proceeds of corruption, from proceeds of money laundering and things like that. Those were the allegations of the opposition, you know. But that is something that is not true, bearing in mind that, the deputy president has been working for all his life and has earned a lot of money. He is an astute businessman, a farmer. And so some of this kind of money he's giving could be from his own hard work. Also remember that we have international donors. Once you have such an influential position as and you are vying and you have a political party, you normally get donors, international donors who want to partner with your vision, and they will normally give money for you to continue doing what you're doing and to continue rising in your political career. So it is very, very, very not in order to condemn the source of the wealth without actually listening to the backstory about that. So yeah, there you have it. If I wanted us to do that kind of analogy, if indeed the president has used 250 million over 8 years for border alone, how much has he used cumulatively for churches, church harambees, helping the needy, sometimes the children's home, the paying fees for the vulnerable in society, buying clothes, and so much work that he has done in terms of charity. That could run into billions. Maybe a rough estimate around 2 billion or 3 billion Kenya shillings has been spent on charity, has been spent on uplifting the less fortunate, But critics have it that handouts will never really be able to help somebody grow. If you give, they say it's better you give somebody fish. You show somebody how to fish rather than give them fish, because after they take the fish and it's over, then what next? Okay. But you've seen the president normally donate towards a cause, church construction, business, a group, that wants to start a car wash business, that wants to start another kind of business, and that is what he said. So he said this today in State House, whereby he was presiding over a border function, and he promised the border riders that this government will not victimize them, but it will promote their business because it's a business like any other, and they are going to put in measures to ensure that they promote the growth of the border business every time, that for as long as he's in power. Okay.
Nachukua mali ya mtu, wanaingia kwa bodaboda, wanakimbia, wanafanya hii, wanafanya hii. Watu wengi wakasema hii sekta iko na wakora, na nikakataza, nikasema this sector is as good as any other business. Ndio hata nikauliza wakati mmoja, kwa sababu siku hiyo kulikuwa na mkasa ama kashfa kubwa sana ya watu ya KEMSA walioiba pesa ya COVID. Sasa nikawauliza siku hiyo, kwani wale watu wameiba pesa ya COVID walikuwa ni watu ya bodaboda? Si walikuwa ni wakora tu kwa ministry ya health walikuwa huko? So nataka kwanza tukubaliane ya kwamba bodaboda ni biashara kama biashara zingine katika Kenya.
So that is it about that story. Thank you so much for always subscribing, for always watching my content. It's great to support the small and micro medium enterprises, SMEs. That has been the focus of the president as he continues with his term in office. Thank you. The president promised the boda also they will not be used for politics, that you can be from any party, but do not mix politics with business. Okay, he was giving them an analogy that even banks do not mix politics with their business. Okay, and that is what should happen. Business should remain business, and politics should remain to be politics. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. I'm happy and elated, and see you in the next one.